Now
launcher.
live. Multi-streaming with.
Okay, I'm back. I
You should
think I'm
grab
gonna.
that Grand Theft Auto that's free on that Epic launcher. You can try it in V.
You mean GTA? Nah, I do not care for GTA. Okay, stream is not. It's streaming, but it's not picking it up. So what's the deal here?
Yeah, it's working. You're live.
Am I? Okay, just wanted me to reset mine. Yeah, that's disappointing. I went in there to check out the Gladius. Now I wonder if it's even upgraded.
Yeah, the last time that we played Arena Commander, after that it started acting up. And I think it's
Well, yeah, because I just had all my ships were stock. So that it's possible, of course, that once again everything disappeared. Error, lobby, can't join, it's full. I'm sitting here looking at it. It says there's only 48 people in it. Pricklet.
gonna spam it.
Probably it's a fat 48, right? I bet that's what it is. Fat people are in there. They're taking up 2 seats.
Yeah, the server ticks don't keep up with the launcher and shit. That's weird. I do see the same thing.
Yep, I think it's probably because of fat people. You know, you get on an airplane, somebody pays for 2 seats. I think that's what's going on here. Oh, let me cancel
I
Friday.
don't know. I'm at a training council and it's not working, so who knows what's gonna happen.
Okay, just being a pain in the ass. Yeah, good old Sig. I mean, it's been long enough. If it's actually full, it should have updated, but it's not. It still says 48 out of 50. Yep. Oh, you know, in 10 years, when I'm dead, they'll have it running.
Well, what I'll do is I'll get out of I'll log out in the bed of my ship and then come back and then party up.
All right, let me
'Cause I'm
go.
curious to see if we party up back at the main menu, if I still log in Rever, the new server.
Well, you should.
Yeah, that's the key word, should.
Yes, this is Star Citizen. We cannot expect too much.
I know when I'm on the moon, I'll come back and I'll have to turn my ship on and put the landing gear down because they spawn sitting on the belt.
Without gear. Sometimes they spawn upside down, too. Did you know that? I have done that, logged in from the bed and been upside down, thinking, okay. You have to play a mini game to unlock the medvac variant of the Apollo. I have a link for it. Did you know that? You can't.
Oh.
It's not available unless you score 100. Damn, score 100,000 points in the mini game that they have on their website.
Really, I never heard of that.
Yeah, that's what I found out today when I was just looking around. I mean, I didn't know it either. I thought they were both just available. But no, you have to score 100,000 points in the mini game. And I did get up to 89,000, but I didn't play it that many times. But to get the medvac version, which is the white one, Although reading the difference is it has the white one has the ballistic turrets on the top versus lasers that has better armor, but it also is 10 SCM slower. So what you're really getting is the paint job. Oops. Let's see if we want to accept that. Accept it.
Let's see if I don't die.
He's dead. They killed him. I'm going in somewhere. I don't know where it is, but I'm going in. Could be anywhere.
Curious to see if I spotted my ship or not.
You
what
should.
up, my dude?
Hey, how we doing today? We're practicing. I don't know what we're practicing. We're testing. That's what we're doing. We're testing.
So it worked with me and Liger when we both logged out on my ship, but when I logged back in, I was sitting on the pad and you could see through the.
See through it? Yeah.
But he couldn't get back in.
Oh, he couldn't. Well, that's a case where you would have to log in first, wouldn't you? Because your ship's not actually his spawn point. Well, in that case, he should have just spawned wherever his last spawn point was. So that doesn't really hold up any. I've never actually logged out in anybody else's ship, so I don't know how that acts. Mobile glass.
It kind of worked.
Mobile glass.
Open mobile glass.
Okay, let's take a look here. See if I lost all the gear on the ships. Let's see. Pirate Gladius. Systems. Yep. All gone. Let's see. Should be this shield, this shield. Yep. See, they did it again. They reset my damn ships. So that may have been why I didn't pick up. You know, this is just bullshit.
Yeah, I'm good. I spawned in my ship. It was tilting over because of the wind, I guess. I don't know.
Yep. At least the gear is still in the, appears to still be here.
I think I might be in the old server too because it's still daylight out here. Not saying that they're all the same.
Yeah, the stock shields on the Gladius are really pretty shitty. Grade D shields. Okay.
See, I haven't changed mine out on there yet.
Yeah, they're pretty shitty. They're grade D. They are military class, but they are grade D, and that tells you they are not very good. Okay, let's see. See, they've changed the shields on my... Yep, they've changed the shields on my... Let's put them back on my...
So FR-76 for it then?
Yep.
The Gladius?
Yep. Jesus, they just got my...
I know I went and bought some for something. I had to put them on. I think I bought a Cutlass Black. I actually bought a 325A, but I'm going to get rid of it.
I don't get this. Why do they keep fucking with this shit? I mean, this is ridiculous. They keep changing my ship loadouts, and you don't know it unless you log in every time and check everything. Okay, systems, Palisade Mirage. Now let me go back on my... See, this should not happen. And now I need another Mirage shield. Where can I buy that at? Jesus Christ. Mirage. I forget where I bought them at. I don't think you can buy them at all, sir.
Rest in pieces.
I think they're limiting me to 2.5 million because now the trading council don't work at all.
Really? Close mobile glass.
I can't even select the ship.
Uh-oh. Like I say, they've got things so screwed up. It's just pathetic. I don't think I can buy a Mirage here. I might have to go to Levski.
Now I've noticed. Did like last night? I played on a server for like 3 or 4 hours, and it
Yeah.
was just fine. No problems. During the day, these servers suck.
Well, I think it's probably how many people are playing. You know, I would be my guess that you get low servers. No, I don't.
Oh well, I'm not flying this thing back. I'm killing myself.
No, can't buy it here. I guess I'll go out to. Get a shimmer.
So I'm just gonna do deliveries and dumb shit all day.
Okay, can't get what I need here. See, I get tired of buying shit over and over again.
They don't want to pay Amazon for more server space.
I don't know what their problem is. This is really getting pretty bullshit. I mean, everybody can live with the bugs. I mean, they can be frustrating, but this server bullshit they put you through is really pretty bad. Okay. I mean, every time you log in, you have to, before you ever summon a ship, you have to check it, or you wind up with ships with no weapons, no gear, no nothing. I don't know how many times I've taken out my prospector, it's not had a mining head on it. God knows how many times I have actually bought that $108,000 head because it just disappears out of inventory. I mean, really.
Hey, it's that guy in gold armor with a one-eyed glass again.
Yes, it is. And don't forget the top hat. Alright, let's see if I can go out here and find a shield for this damn thing. Like I say, you just get really... I mean, before they added this persistence crap, never had this problem. I mean, you only lost your gear if you got your ship destroyed. In the PU. If you didn't get your ship destroyed, things didn't disappear. Now you spend all your time replacing the gear that they just magically disappears, and it all costs credits. You don't get the credits back, but they sure take the gear. Startup.
Acknowledged.
Take off.
Ascending. Retracting modules. Handing you the com.
It gets old. They really need to figure out what's going on here. Star map. Star map.
Activating now.
I mean, I'm sure they don't care, obviously.
So that's
Star
weird. I
map.
left my caterpillar out there on that moon, and I was able to come here and spawn it here at Port Olisar, which makes no sense.
No, see,
Wish you can buy ship parts in the pledge store, that way you can just re-equip them.
Yeah, see, they cut that out. They used to sell gear off their website, and they removed that.
Yeah, I seen a post about that in the Facebook group that I'm in, and they were talking about electronic access. And
Yes.
That's what that was.
Yes, you could actually buy your weapons, and that way you always had them. But they removed that, I don't know, 2-3 major patches ago. Might have been.
And that's
4.
in the sub. Well, essentially, that's now the
Yep.
subscriber option.
Jump. No, you can't buy gear at all now.
Jumping.
No, you're not jumping. Range. No, you can't buy any type of weapons or stuff. You can buy FPS guns, but you can't buy ship gear. Jump.
Jumping.
But yeah, the electronic aspect
Shit.
store, you used to be able to buy gear for your ships.
I'm gonna have to claim this caterpillar and blow it up because now it won't refuel, and it needs to be refueled. So it is the ship that was sitting on that moon. That makes no sense.
No, like I say, they just got it really messed up. It's sad, but... And I am just about going to die here. I need water. Jesus. Not even that's persistent. You buy water bottles, you go to your inventory to use them, they just magically disappear too. They keep implementing shit that just isn't ready for prime time.
Oh, it's gonna be ready. It's gonna be ready for free fly.
Yeah, you want to bet? And they always do that. They always make the worst patches they come up with. They make free fly. What do they think this prison system is so great that that's what everybody wants to do? I think that's what they believe. They think they have such a great thing that everybody just can't wait to try to go to prison. I bet you. That's actually what they believe. Yeah, you figure since I got that cat, I don't need a Taurus for any reason. I don't need it.
No, you really don't. Honestly, that caterpillar does everything that.
Yeah, if I want to take 180 SCU load, I can. So I don't need it for any practical reason. Connie's run like shit. I mean, they may actually get fixed in 10 years, but they don't. You know, there's so many bugs on them. There's pathetic. So I just melt my Cutlass and CCU over my Taurus to an Apollo.
I need the Crusader ships.
Well, one of them's a Mercury Star Runner. What's the other one? The Mercury.
Yeah, I grabbed the Star Runner. The Star Runner is for sale on Valentine's Day, and I grabbed it.
Yeah, the Star Runner.
And then I grabbed that
It just doesn't have any gameplay to it right now, so I kind of,
No, it really doesn't. Until they put in, well, that's like the Drake Herald. Why the hell did they put that stupid thing?
Well, yeah. See, the thing about it is,
Starlifter.
yeah, the thing about it is they're doing all this other bullshit, and they're, and they're not putting any game loops in. I mean, how long has salvage been around? Data running been around? See, they never work on what everybody bought ships for. So, big deal. They put the ships in the game, but like all the other ships in the game, they don't do nothing. There's just no gameplay. Explorer ships. They got all these explorer ships in the game, and there is no exploring. I mean, how hard would it be to put a small loop in here where you could scan areas of the solar system to give them a little gameplay, to find something, you know what I mean? But, no, we're more interested in putting more trains in. So I don't understand how they're coming up with things to do. And what's been in the game, they keep taking out. Just like they put hand mining in. Well, now the only way you can hand mine is in the prison, and the multi-tool is bugged in the prison. So it's not even possible to mine your way out. Oh, you can go to caves and use your mining tool. All these ground craft, they sold everybody. They took them off the terminal, so you can't spawn them no more unless you're at Lowerville or New Babbage. You know what I mean? What kind of deal is this? People were having a good time taking their vehicles out on these moons and creating their own gameplay. You know what I mean? Well, we're going to take that out of the game because we don't have room for that. So I don't know. Yeah, I couldn't believe they did that. They shut off being able to spawn. Used to be we could spawn our craft on the moons too. They took that out. Same reason. They didn't have room on the server.
Can you still buy real estate?
You can buy the beacons, but you can't actually use them. But they'll sell you the beacon. That claims you can, but you can't actually use them. But you can still buy the beacons. Say, I really don't understand their line of reasoning, how they come up with what they think is important. I don't know. There may be a method in their madness, but they don't share what their methods are, so nobody knows. Range. I think they put in what Chris
Collecting
Roberts thinks special. I don't think it's really they put in what the people want. They put in what Chris Roberts thinks he wants. Jump.
Jumping.
Just like this food and water that they claimed for years and years, we would not have that survival mechanics. And yet, Chris Roberts probably saw it in No Man's Sky, or he saw it in Rust or something. He thought, oh, I'm going to add that. So they wasted all that time putting in a mechanic that nobody ever asked for. Just like this thing of war shit. Nobody ever asked for that. Oh, make us another mini game like Arena Commander, so we can. Just how much dev time do you think went into making this Theaters of War bullshit, and the server to run it, and this, I just don't get it. And you know what? Star Marine sucks. It is laggy. It's bad. And they're going to make Theaters of War. Can you imagine how bad it's going to be? I have no interest in even... Now they're going to add ships and FPS battles, and they can't even run Star Marine. So yeah, I just don't see where they come up with all this shit. I think they're just they're putting shit in because they can't fix the PU. I think they're just deflecting. This guy's not going to tell me he loves me. Permission land.
Approach protocols engaged.
He used to always tell me he loved me. Now he won't even talk to me.
Please proceed to sign landing bay.
Close mobile glass.
Closing mobiglass.
He's mad at me for some reason. And you notice you go into mobile glass now, when you're flying your ship, it cuts off your throttles and everything. Used to not do that. You used to keep flying when you were in your mobile glass. Now it stops everything. Landing mode.
The landing gear is
I think
down.
this is where you get the
and
Mirage Shield.
locked.
I think. I won't swear to it. Oh, well. Nothing like buying the same shit over and over again. I consider that a gameplay loop. Haven't heard nothing on the patch. I even looked it up on the PTU server, and nobody's talking. Whether it's good, it's bad, or anything. A lot of things aren't working like they claim they fixed, but haven't heard if the servers were any better. But they claim the stuff that they're fixing is not fixed. I read all the replies on it, so for whatever that's worth. Power down. Power down.
Powering down.
Exit seat.
Affirmative.
But I would think if they were going to release it for the weekend, the new patch, it would already been out. It's already afternoon, so of course it's not that late in California. So maybe by 2 o'clock my time. I keep forgetting they're Texas and California, so it may not be late enough in the day yet. May not be. Like I say, the biggest problem with Star Citizen is not the bugs. Most of them you can work around. It's the servers. Missing your shit. Things disappear. Bad frame rates. Desync. I notice all our lag spikes are back. All the time it's hitching. They never used to hitch. But it is on this patch. And that's all server-related crap. Can I park my ship? Let me park my ship, please. Yes. No. Now look at this. I'm on Levski. It just landed, and it's not letting me store my ship. It's only letting me claim it. So I'm going to go ahead and claim it. Get a full tank of gas on Chris Roberts' dime. I gotta go up to the barter house. Oh, I can tell frame rates here are lovely.
Yeah, they still suck right there, right through that little spot. After that, they kind of level out. But then when you go down to Grand Barter, they get shitty again. Levski's.
It was running pretty good there for a while, but it ain't running. You know, I mean, since this patch, it ain't running. I never had no trouble in 3.82.
Watching the 2015 live stream of Chris Roberts play Star Citizen was very disappointing, and it's crazy how he has no idea what's going on in the game and has trouble with his own design.
Yep, and notice he's blaming the IT guys that it crashes. Wow. Like I say, I don't believe he actually knows what's going on. He's just interested in making movie scenes. I really don't believe he knows a damn thing. Yeah, it's not very impressive to watch him play that video. I mean, this was in 2.15. He's supposed to know what's going on. He's supposed to be in command. He's the manager. Sure couldn't tell it by watching that movie.
Actually, you should go watch some of the old hangar footage from 2013. That stuff's pretty cool. You see how much the game has really changed.
Oh yeah, there's no doubt about it. It's changed. Oh, it's changed a lot since 2.6.
Dude, like the freaking Redeemer was actually hangar ready at one point, which
Yes.
is
Yeah, it's changed a bunch since 2.6. 2.6, the flight model was actually really good. But for whatever reason, Chris didn't like it, so they started working on it. See, here's another 29,000 credits that I've already bought, and I don't know how many of these Mirage shields already. Here, I'm buying another one. One more time. And say, I really wish. I think the biggest problem is they really don't know what the problem is. Now, I could be wrong, of course, but I don't think they really know why they're having problems. Because do you know how long they've been working on this patch now? I mean, not just the new patch, they're trying to patch it again. I'm talking how long they have been working on 3.9 and still haven't got it even close to playable or really playable. And they're planning on doing a free fly event. Yeah. It's going to go over real well with people.
the ship blowing up at Port Alice.
And they turned Rico off. You notice that? She don't have don't have the mission anymore. So they turned her off for whatever reason, probably to make more room for the prison system. But she no longer works. No longer works. Yeah, see why I was out here. I would actually do work. Now see, it says my ship is still on the pad. Now I claimed it, so how can it be on the pad? Mobile glass.
Open moby glass.
Open mobile glass. It's not locked. Okay, let's see if this will work. Now it has shields on it. Come on. What are these people doing to me? Are they just trying to drive me nuts? They are, aren't they? This is planned. Chris Roberts is out to get me, I'm telling you. It's exactly what it is. He told them to fuck with me. It's personal. Probably because I called him an idiot. Okay, now I have those rattlers on there. How many do I want? How about I got 12 misses, right? Yeah, 12 misses. I cannot put rattlers on that hard point. Why not? Huh. I've only put markments on there. What is the racks? Aren't the racks the same? 322, 341s. What's the difference in the missile racks? Size 3, grade 1. Alright, what's the other one? Size 3, grade 1. The missile racks are the same, so I don't get it. Yeah, it says the missile racks 322. There's got to be a difference between the 341s and the 322s, but they're both the same size and the same grade. I don't understand. Okay, let me go back here now. Let's check the Renegade and see what it's got on it. I just wish. Now, see, all of a sudden the shields are back on the ship. Now, come on. I just checked them in Alisar.
The only way to really equip stuff, which I don't know if it's happening again, is to equip it and then log out of the server so it saves.
Well, no, I just opened up the ship. I didn't equip nothing. It had an empty slot in Alisar, okay? So I said, okay, I'll come out here and buy the shield for it again. And I get here and I open the ship up to look, and now it says it has the shields on it. Bubble glass. I didn't equip any or take any off, but now all of a sudden it's got shields on it again.
So that sounds more like an account sync issue.
Okay, so let's check it. Yeah, okay. Yeah, something ain't right here. It just keeps, things just keep disappearing. I mean, come on. Yep, it's on there. Now, I just bought a Mirage shield that I didn't need to buy because oh, this is ridiculous. Ah, it's just ridiculous. Just ridiculous. Okay, well, I don't understand. I don't understand. I might as well die while I'm here so I can not have to eat and drink. That's how I have decided to start drinking. Well, I got tired of buying food that is never in the is never in my inventory after I buy it. So I am going to chop my head off. One head chopping on the way. Oh. Oh. She doesn't even fall down very good. Have you noticed that your character does not fall down very realistic?
I think it's hilarious.
Yeah, but it's not realistic. They're so proud of their motion tech or whatever that they, you know what I mean? And it just really, it's not even good.
You still haven't went out and bought your armor back yet?
No, I ain't going out and buying it. They just got to take it away again. I'm tired of buying it. I'm tired of spending all them credits I go out and earn. Till they start getting this shit worked up, I just don't care. I'm just, it's ridiculous. Every time I buy it, they take it away from me. They're just mean. I'm telling you, they're picking on me. I know that's what it is. Chris has got it out for me. He's got my account flagged. Mobile glass. Now that I have died and recovered, let's see. Mobile glass. Now what's wrong? Mobile glass.
Open Moby Glass.
That's just being a prick. Alright, let's see. Well, let's see if it's fixed now. Probably not. Probably changed again. Okay, missiles are back on it. I don't know. I think that's the right one. Okay, I guess everything's back on it now. 215, 215. Should be 3 215s. And that's what it's got. Alright, well. Supposedly I got them fixed. I'm not making any promises. Does that mean maybe I got my stuff back, would have it back in there in a Marina Commander? Probably not, huh? Well, I don't want to. Oh, it's stored, so I just reclaim it, so it doesn't matter what I take back, does it? Just doesn't matter. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Just melt my Cutlass and upgrade my Taurus.
I ended up grabbing the Loot and Scoot Chairman's Club version of the Cutlass Black that has the Pirates.
I didn't know the Cutlass came in a Pirates version.
Yeah, it's only for the Chairman Club.
I forgot what hanger it was on. Shit.
I can't apply the skin though, I don't know why.
It's
I don't
a
even
skin.
think they have it in.
It's a skin.
Yeah, it doesn't give me the option to apply it. It comes with a dragonfly. It comes with the yellow dragonfly. I didn't have a yellow one yet.
Oh. I don't want a Cutlass Black. I don't know what I do. Use one for.
That's what I was thinking, meltable, just exchange the package when the ship sales pop up. Because if that 890 comes up, I'm trying to snap it, but if it don't work, then it don't.
Well, the thing about it is, they'll probably sell, okay, we'll sell 10 of them, and you won't be on when they come up, and you'll already be gone when you get there. You know how that is. They want to make it a competition. Like I say, I don't really care for their marketing tactics. I just think they're ridiculous. Start up.
Damn, the one time the trading console works, max available stock at the fucking thing.
Start up. Oh, come on now. What's your problem? Start up.
It is 486 SCU, which is almost more than half the Caterpillar, but I'd rather have that extra 100.
Why isn't this working? What is wrong with this game today? Start up.
Acknowledged.
It's probably fucking 17 frame rates I'm getting here. Contacts.
Broadcasting now.
Guess I'll run over to the other one.
Close mobile glass.
Closing mobiGlass.
Take off.
Ascending. Retracting modules. Handing you the con.
Cruise control. Cruise control.
Affirmative.
Range.
Collecting data.
Jump.
Jumping.
Star map.
Activating now.
Close star map.
Affirmative.
Range.
Collecting data.
I don't want no data. Jump.
Jumping.
We're not jumping. We're just sitting here like a lump on the log. Jump.
Jumping.
Now we are jumping. Telling you, Chris isn't out for me. I know that's what it is. May not believe me, but it's true. Oh. Ugh. I'm not dead yet. Oh yeah, I was. I take that back. I suicided. I take it back. I've been dead. That's how it games.
Don't be using my strats.
Hey, had to use it. Sorry. Not real sorry, but I'm sorry. Well, after the 500th bottle of water I bought that disappeared out of my inventory again, I really got tired of buying the water.
That's a lot of money spent.
It's not the money, it's the clunky mechanic you got to go through every time you want to buy a bottle of water. I mean, you can't buy 6, you can't buy 2, you got to buy 1. And then you have to wait for their friggin' animations. Like I say, very clunky implementation. So yeah, they can only blame themselves. Shit in, shit out. It's one of the rules. See, I really don't mind having to do it. I mean, it's not like it only happens once every 6 hours or so it's not a big deal time-wise. But when I gotta fly all the way over to an R&R station to grab a bottle of water and a hamburger, now we got a problem. Now there's a problem. Yeah, you really just don't want to buy nothing because it's just going to disappear.
Gotta be in the chairman's club, man. You get benefits.
You get special treatment.
It sure sounds. Sometimes it seems like that too. You know.
I just ain't spending that much money. He ain't worth it. He just isn't worth it. I don't care if he winds up on a street corner. I ain't gonna do it. Him going homeless is not gonna upset me. I know it's a bad attitude. Can't help it.
Oh, hooray! Janky frame rate.
They're amazing frame rates. What are you talking about?
No, that's that physics glitch that everybody has.
This is such a well optimized game.
I guess there's the bug going around. Well, it's on quite a few ships. It's called the Remember we did it in my 600i?
It always happens in a constellation. They got terrible frame rates. Whole server can be running good. You get inside a constellation and it cuts at another 10, 20 frames per second. And that's probably right. You're probably right. It probably has to do with the physics grid.
Yeah, it is physics. I heard about it yesterday in the chat. So now I'm outside my ship floating.
Cruise control. Range.
Affirmative. Collecting data.
I mean, I'm first one to admit the constellations are kind of neat looking. Jump.
Jumping.
Not jumping. Jump.
Jumping.
But they made no gameplay for it. No gameplay. And the one they have gameplay for, they won't put into the game.
Gee, you might have to rescue me.
Do you need to be rescued?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to have you take my caterpillar.
Why would I need your caterpillar?
Because this time I'm outside the ship with the glitch and I can't do anything.
Oh, and you have a full load of cargo. Because you were bragging.
Actually, I think I'm going to just jump in my seat and get out of here. I'm back in the ship, but like I was highlighted, I went all the way into the console and everything. It wasn't working. I couldn't go through doors or nothing. I'm see if I can get my. Okay, good. I got my seat, dude. I'm just gonna head back.
Can you start it up?
Yeah, it'll work.
Okay.
I'm back to normal physics. I might try to go back out again. I want to get my freaking rest of my money.
Permission to land.
Approach protocols engaged.
Close bubble glass.
Closing mobiGlass.
Well, they ain't never giving you back your money. You know that, right?
Not my IRL money.
Well, so you should have had, if you get all your money back when you had over 4 million credits and you're just trying to get to 2 million, so you can't get your money back. Can't do it. Landing mode.
The landing gear is down.
I'd be way over a million if I quit have to buy the same things over and over again.
There we go. It's fixed. I've got outside of my ship, and now I'm gonna go get the rest of my stuff and get back. Yeah, I definitely have 4 million. I'm already back up to my 2.6 now.
All right. You're working way too hard.
One caterpillar run. Actually, I did 2 of them yesterday, I think, on the server. Not together, but separately. Like, I go do some other stuff and then do another run.
I did a caterpillar run this morning, but I only got fluorine because I pulled up somewhere else and there was a cat already sitting there, so there was no sense waiting for him to leave. There would be nothing left.
To make my caterpillar full, I only need a 79 SCU.
Well, you didn't need much.
But if I go back to this
Power
terminal
down.
and it's not selling for 9, I'll probably completely lose out because I bought it expensive at one spot and I think it's cheaper at the other spot. So there's a good chance I'll probably just store my caterpillar and then sell it on a different server.
Power
later.
down. Yeah, that makes sense. Power down.
Powering down.
Because the price I just seen was kind of normal. It's usually $750 now that people run it. So.
Yes, supply and demand, they claim. Exit seat.
Affirmative.
Somebody just blew up their ship, or the station blew it up. Heard something blow up. Just like the crossfield drives I had in the Connie and the Cutlass, they disappeared. I ain't buying them again. Ain't doing it. Ain't spending the money on them. They gonna keep stealing them. I'm not replacing them. Yeah, when I started this patch, I had 900,000 credits. I have been down to 500,000 by replacing the gear that they took. So I've made up my mind. I'm back up to almost 900,000, or I was right at it when I bought the Mirage. I'm quitting buying shit. I'm just replacing, it's ridiculous. I ain't buying no more. Till they get it fixed. I ain't done it. Just a waste of credits. Like a chicken running around looking for its head. Whack! Well, this guy is ugly. He got one of the new white helmets. I forget what the package was you get that in. Oh, Prowler. He probably bought a Prowler. Isn't that where you get that helmet? Yes. Prowler.
Yeah, that's where you get the helmet from. I don't know where the armor is.
Probably not in the game. Probably not in the game yet.
I've seen people with the full getup, and it looks like it all matched. I don't
Oh,
know.
it does. Maybe. Could be.
I think you might have to buy the armor in game, but you get the free helmet.
Could be. Well, it would help if you knew the name of the armor. You could probably find it easier.
I think it says. I think the helmet's AVS, AVES.
Yeah, so you just go around looking for that armor. He didn't have the matching armor on. He just had the helmet on. All right, I think I'm going to get out of here for a bit. I am not.
Yeah, I'm gonna head back to Port Alistar and store the ship, or see if I can.
I am not going to make a cargo run. Don't feel like going mining. I just don't feel like it. But yeah, it's too late in the day for me to risk doing a cargo run. Because my luck has 30K written all over it.
Right? I know. It's always a nail biting experience. Like I said, that and mining are starting to be the most dangerous games to play.
Yeah, like I say, in the morning it's not near as bad. It doesn't seem. Of course, in a U.S. server, because there's less people on it, I think, is the...
Yeah, you got to play late at night.
Or late at night. Yeah, very late at night. But see, that doesn't work for me because late at night means California's still messing with it. It's got to be really late at night. So actually, it's better for me in the morning. I'm more apt to not have anybody on than evenings. And we shouldn't have to worry about what time we play, whether or not we 30K. That should not even be an issue, but it is.
Yeah, I agree.
And hopefully one of these days they'll actually get it fixed. But this patch has been really bad on 30Ks. But they've been bad for the last few months, when it comes right down to it. 30Ks have been, probably since 3.7, maybe since 3.8 drops. 30Ks have been pretty prevalent. So, I think 3.7 is when they started. Used to never get a 30K. So whatever they've done, it's been in the wrong direction.
Did you ever find that forum post about the 30Ks? Because one of the SIG employees tried to explain it to the fullest and best of his ability.
Well, all it is a server disconnect. I mean, it's a server.
Well, people still kept complaining. He's like, well, I must have not explained it correctly, and then he kept doing it, so he probably got sick of it.
That could be. Yeah, it's a server disconnect. Now, it doesn't have to be the server's fault. It could be your fault. You can get a 30K. If your internet drops, you're going to get a 30K.
Something's wrong. It says you have joined Drake Caterpillar channel, and it keeps popping up over and over and over. Just let me get to Port Alistar. That's all I need.
All you have to do is touch the ground. Just touch the ground. As soon as you land, you're good to go.
I think it's a glitch. Yeah, it's
Hopefully.
definitely glitched.
Yeah, they're, like I say, the 30K doesn't have to be their problem, but I don't have internet trouble, so pretty much know whose fault it is.
Yeah, I don't really have internet
Yeah.
issues either. Not
So,
with Comcast.
yeah. So, I mean, there are people who do have internet issues, you know.
Last I checked, I had like a 500 megabit download speed and 12.
Yeah, it's like I say, it's and yeah, I think it's just a matter of the server loses you. Their server loses you. It's so overloaded or running so bad, you know what I mean, that it just loses where everybody's at.
You know, you think they would, with the billions and trillions, just buy their own servers?
I bet that would be expensive though, because then you got to have the T1 connections to run them. It's just not a matter of owning the servers. You know what I mean? Then you have to hook them up to the internet.
Yeah, well, I'm figuring that they're probably partnered with Amazon in some way, so they can't breach that contract.
Oh yeah, I'm sure they kind of deal with Amazon because Chris Roberts, he loves screwing somebody. But well, I doubt if they get them for free. I doubt it. Sometimes you can make deals, but he has nothing to offer Amazon that they'd give him a free server. Does that make sense? Now they might give him 50 and will not charge you for 51 if you use it. You see what I'm saying? But I can't see why Amazon would. Yeah, I'm sure he's paying for every byte he uses. I bet on it. I don't see any reason they would cut him a deal. You know what I mean? Some places will cut people deals if it's beneficial to both. But I don't.
I
see.
mean, he is promoting lumberyard, so I'm sure there's some kind
Yeah,
of
but
I'll rub your
lumberyard.
back.
The trouble with that is Amazon already abandoned lumberyard as far as their own work. You know what I mean? So it really doesn't do them any good. Their own MMO they're coming up with does not run on lumberyards. You know that? They gave up on it. They said this isn't going to work. We give up. And they went to another engine. Now I don't know what engine they went to. I haven't heard. But yeah, they're no longer using their own engine that they bought from Crytek, which is lumberyard. So yeah, they're not even using the same engine on their own stuff. They gave up on it.
Oh, that's weird.
Well, yeah, they were trying to get it. Their MMO that they're coming out with here in a couple months, they were trying to develop it on lumberyard, and they just couldn't get it to work. I mean, it just refused. Same trouble that Star Citizen's having, they were having, and they finally said, "Bullshit! This is not worth the trouble." No matter what, you know what I mean? So they gave up. They said, screw it. We're not using it no longer. So that just goes to tell you that, But this engine was never made to be an MMO, It's not what it was designed for. It was designed for a single-player, first-person shooter. And Crysis, I don't know if you ever played the Crysis games. They're gorgeous. And they play really good. I've played all three of them. They're really quite enjoyable games, and they are just gorgeous. But it's like I say...
I have one of the Crisis games. I don't know which one it was free or...
Yeah. My favorite's Crysis 3. I just thought it was a great... I really enjoyed it. But yeah, it is absolutely gorgeous. But the engine is what? God, I bet that engine is what? 15, 20 years old now? CryEngine? Probably.
That's funny because people always hail it as still giving even modern computers trouble.
Yeah. Well, the thing about it is, You know, a lot of old games don't run good nowadays because computers are actually too fast for them. You know, and that may be part of the engine's problem. Hell, these computers nowadays are so damn fast compared to what they were running. You know what I mean? They were never designed to go through that kind of information that quick. The engines and stuff, so that could be part of the problem. Because you know, a lot of old games you can't run worth of shit on today's equipment. They just, and that's the reason you have to. I guess you have to actually run them under an emulator to make the game think that the computers are old style. You know, like old 486 chips and stuff. 386 chips. Yeah, I guess that's the problem, an issue with older games on newer. The computers are just too fast. Hey, you made it to Olisar.
Yeah, I'm gonna store this since you're logging out anyway, so I can try to sell some.
Well, yeah, I would store it, and that way, even if, now that you're on the pad though, even if you DC'd, it'd still be saved, supposedly. So you haven't lost no money. Yep, I don't know about that top hat. I think
I bought I bought that cool. I got a helmet that you would like for your white.
Really?
It's in the subscriber area. It's the ones with the fins on it.
Oh yeah, I've seen those. I have never looked at them really, but I've seen them. They got the big shark fin on top. Not a shark fin, but see, there's your guy with your new helmet. I don't know. I guess no, that helmet doesn't really go with that armor.
Yeah, this one here.
Oh, it is white.
White and shiny.
White and shiny. Well, looks like it's got a silver fin on it. Yep, it does. Maybe not, but it kind of looks like it's silver. Yeah, I think it is a silver fin. Or it just might be the angle of the angle.
See, my helmet, the light don't work no.
Maybe it's just that helmet. It doesn't have a light on it.
It does because it's worked before.
Oh, has it? Well, what would cause that? Did the key binding get changed?
I have no idea. No, because I just turned the light on for this one. It was T.
I didn't see it light up. Well, I see your face light up. Oh, that one. Do that again. That lights up weird. Yeah, it lights up around your eyes. That is kind of cool. You know, where most of them have a headlight on top, that one lights on your eyes. Your eyes light up.
Yeah, I'm going to see if I switch it out when it's on it. I was also thinking that the top hat might have an effect on it too.
Oh, it could be blocking the beam.
Well, it doesn't even give you the audio cue that it turns on and off.
Oh.
And now it's not changing my helmet.
Well, I don't see a light on it. I hear it. Yes, I do. I hear your helmet turning on and off.
It's working now.
It's the top hat blocking the beam. Yep, it's your hat. Sorry about that.
Well, it's all part of the alpha life.
Yeah, but you know, they got clipping it. You shouldn't be able to wear the hat while you got your helmet on anyway. So
I think it's been like that for a long time.
has it? Yeah, you shouldn't be able to wear that top hat when you put a helmet on. You just shouldn't be able to do it. So that's just something they haven't messed with. They didn't catch. You know, you can't wear a ball cap or any cap. You shouldn't be able to wear it with a helmet. And probably nobody ever thought anybody would try to, so they didn't even worry about it. You know?
Well, I guess there's some of the coats that you can actually wear under the, and it shows up on there too over your armor.
Really. So that's just a matter they didn't do a good job of going through and making sure. Well, it's not surprising, I guess.
All right, I'm gonna exit out of here so I can see if I can sell somewhere else.
There you go. Okay, we'll catch you later. We will be back. Make no mistake. And I might even try a Marina Commander later. See if that fixed it. Jeez, can't believe went in there. Well,
I wouldn't do it because that's gonna switch your stuff back. There's no point. I
that's
know
true. That might be what switched my stuff back. You never know. Could have very well been the very reason.